Hi guys, welcome to another Daily Ding, the daily news show that's not daily. Today we've got a lot to get through. We're going to start with Steam. I've been ranting on for a good year now, probably longer to be honest, probably about 3 years, about the state of the Steam platform for selling games. It is full of shit, and the worst thing about the Steam platform, the way it is now, and again I've been saying this for ages, is the really good indie developers, the proper developers, they're getting smothered, they're getting buried in shit from these asset flipping twats who aren't even developers, they're just using Steam to make a fast buck. Well, at last Steam seem to be actually listening, and they've seemed to realise that if they don't get their shit together, people are going to go elsewhere. I think a lot of this might be to do with the rumours last year that Microsoft were going to try and make their own store a worthy rival to Steam. And Steam needed to get their act together because people are fed up with it. The curators is a big pile of shit, the review system's a big pile of shit, and let's be honest, 90% of the games are a big pile of shit. And anyway, what they did was they invited Total Biscuit and Jim Sterling over for some business meetings on the state of things, and they're going to refine the recommendations by making many metrics of the game publicly available. Basically, you'll be able to see why a game is appearing on your Steam, because it's all going to get totally personalized for you, and it's going to be using a lot of different data. They call it big data that they have, and they're going to use this to personalize the Steam store a bit more. They're going to totally revamp the curators and make them way more useful. I've been a Steam curator for a few years, but I've totally stopped doing it simply because it's a total waste of time. There are curators out there that like every single game, so that they have like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people subscribe to them, because they literally review every single game by giving it a glowing review so they can get more free games and say, give me a free game and I'll give it a glowing review. And they do, and there are channels out there, and you just need to look at the worst games ever released and they'll be on these curators channels getting a great excellent review, because they're just yes men. The world is full of yes men. That's what I've been trying to tell you for ages. They're also going to bring in this thing called Steam Explorers. Now, this is a sign-up program. They give you a forum and you can arrange multiplayer games and all that, and basically you are then going to explore the Steam library and buy a lot of games in and basically promote these games and tell people what these games is like, kind of thing. And is a perk for doing that, because at the end of the day you're doing Valve's job for them essentially. They're going to let you once a week refund any game you like, no strings attached. Doesn't matter how long you've played it for, once a week you will be able to refund that game. Now, I think that's a good thing. I think people should be rewarded for doing this. They're also giving developers the ability to give people like me games through Steam, so that they don't have to give keys out. It's just going to be coming straight through Steam, which is going to be great, because that's going to stop all these people who are pretending to be reviewers from getting keys and then selling them to sites like who then and now, Steam Direct, which I mentioned a couple of newses ago, what they're going to try to do with that is use that to get rid of fake games. That's what Steam call them. These are basically what we would call shite games. They're going to set a set of rules up, right, on Steam Direct. And games can be removed if the developer is in violation of these rules. So basically, let's say a developer starts deleting negative reviews, he's going to get his game removed from Steam. So there's a lot of stuff that they're doing in that. They're trying to turn Steam around, and I am totally in support of this, and I hope they do it. It's not going to happen anytime soon. This is probably going to take a year or so to start coming in, but you know, at the end of the day, I think Valve have messed up totally with Steam. It should be great, and it's just not. It's bloody awful. And so I'm all for this. I'm all happy for this. Anyway, I've got to move on to other things. Total War has just announced their new game. There was a lot of people kind of like hoping it was going to be a return to the medieval times. We got Warhammer, guys. We've got another Warhammer game, and it hasn't gone down too well in the community. There's 11,573 dislikes on the official announcement trailer, which is pretty much unprecedented for a Total War game. It hasn't gone down well. Another thing is the trailer's another one of these stupid cinematic trailers. show me some gameplay. Show me some gameplay. A lot of people are saying that this should be a DLC or an add-on, not a full-blown Total War game. And that remains to be seen until we actually see it. I, for one, liked Total War Warhammer, so I'm kind of a little bit excited about this, but we'll have to wait and see what it actually turns out like. Now, here's some interesting news, guys. HTC, Vive, or Vive, whatever way you want to pronounce it, are now going to bring in advertising. Yes, you're going to have ads in your games, guys. This was the thing that all the Vive owners said was going to be in the Oculus Rift, because, hey, Facebook, you know, Facebook own the Oculus, so they're going to just cover it with ads. Lol, you've bought the Oculus Rift. GG, can't wait to see all those ads you're going to get. Well, the Oculus people have said that's never going to happen with the Rift. It's happened. It's happened though with HTC, with the Vive, guys. You got adverts coming. It's an opt-in at the minute, but I think we all know that where that's going to lead. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it becomes mandatory within the first 6 months. So enjoy your adverts in your Vive. That is so ironic that everybody pointed at Oculus and said, you're an idiot for buying the Rift. It's going to be full of ads. It's going to be full of ads. You know what Facebook are like. You know what yeah. So enjoy your adverts if you're a Vive owner. So there you go, guys. That's the Daily Ding for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be more coming later.